Hello, 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 hello. This is random. This is a Saturday night, and I am really attempting to go to sleep. But I was thinking about, just I call you guys my family because that's how I feel about you. And there's just something I wanted to say to you, really more from a prophetic, pastoral perspective rather than just, me doing what I normally do. You just got to focus, you know. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about how life has gone. Thank you for coming in. I apologize for not having all the lights and all of that stuff going on, but I just kind of needed to say this in the moment while I'm thinking about it, because I'm really invested and committed to speaking into people's lives the things that I think helps them to rise and to tap into their best version of life. I believe God doesn't put us here to just kind of endure this life, but to really enjoy it and to maximize it. And there's something that really came to mind as I was pondering, and that is you got to focus. You just got to focus. You can no longer be distracted by childish, trivial things that have typically in the past pulled you off of your mission. You have to understand your assignment. You have to understand the necessity of your mission. You have to know where you're going, figuring out in life where you're going. What are you trying to accomplish? And then you have to begin to dismantle all of these little, what should I call it? All of these little pockets of distraction that are established in your life to just keep you small. It's time for you to be huge. It's time for you to be large, emotionally, spiritually, financially, career-wise, business-wise, ministry-wise. But you got to focus. You know, you're spending too much time, you're giving too much of your emotions to people and to things that have never served you and never will serve you. The time for spending all of this energy on worrying about people that you want or you think you want, you really don't want them because you don't need them, but you're spending all of this time thinking about people you want and they're running from you. You're running them down and they're running from you. Well, it's time to grow up. It's really time to grow up. And it's time to get beyond all of that, man. It's time for you to step into, you know, your grown woman, your grown man mindset. And it's time for you to just focus. Where am I going? What is my life going to look like, for the next 7 days? What is my life going to look like for the next 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 18 months, 24 months, 36 months? It's time to really get on your grind. You've been you've been you've been pondering and wasting time too long with people who are do nothings, and you've just squandered too much value. And I'm here to say to you tonight, you gotta focus. You gotta focus. You gotta get your vision clear. You have to really identify the behavior that's coming from you that's counterproductive to what you really need and desire in life. You have to identify the people that keep you off task, the people that are keeping you small. You have to figure out what it is you don't know. It's time to rise now. It's time to grow. It's time to thrive. You have to figure out what you don't know. Who are the people that can teach it to you? You have to become a student again. You have to eliminate the things from your life that you know, are the culprits of your stagnation. You haven't done this all by yourself. You have some things and some people that are the culprits of your stagnation. Social media is one of them, probably. Negative, lazy, visionless people that you call BFFs are probably another one. It's time to focus. If I can get you to focus, you're going to be absolutely astounded at what God is going to accomplish through your life. You have to realize that there's more to your life than a relationship. You can't focus because your whole mind is locked in on this broken consciousness that if you don't have a relationship, you don't have anything. Well, the greatest relationship you can have is the one you have with your creator. And then the next greatest is the one that he gives you with yourself, where he teaches you how to love you. You got to focus, man. You got to put all of this stuff together. It's not enough. Listen to me well. It's not enough to know these things and to know better and never do anything about it. It's time for you to put some action to your knowledge, because I believe with all that is within me that you are on the brink of some amazing breakthrough. I believe that. You are on the brink of some amazing breakthrough. And when God gets through with what he's going to do after you do your part, your life is not going to look the same. But you got to focus. Now, there are a few things that prevent us from focusing. You know, sin and lust, you know, pursuit of things that were never God ordained. You gotta figure all of that stuff out and get your mind about you and focus. And I mean lock in and understand this. Everything that God is going to do in you is in you. It's in you. You don't need to pray to connect to me or to him or to her or to them. Everything that God wants to do in you is already in you. All God needs from you now is focus. Focus and lock in, and don't allow anything that is not serving your future, your best version. Do not give these things space any longer. Change your language, change your circle, change your habits. It's time to focus. Greatness is upon you. I came on here tonight to say that to you. Greatness is up on you. It's within you. But you got to focus. Away with all of this living your life randomly with no strategy, no plan, no schedule. We're going to focus. Starting Monday morning, we are going to focus. We are going to lock in. We're going to have goals for next week, Monday through Friday. We're going to have goals. We're going to hit our marks, and we're going to focus. Those of us that need to get our health together, we're going to focus. We're going to lock down. We're going to stop crying and blaming everybody and the world for what we've allowed people to come into our lives and do to us. We're going to stop blaming people. We're going to take responsibility, and we're going to focus where we are so broken that, we're losing ourselves trying to pursue someone else. We're going to go and get therapy, counseling, whatever we need to get, prayer, whatever, to get ourselves together, to get back to a place of self-love. We are going to focus. We are not going to waste all of our resources on junk and trinkets that don't even matter, trying to impress people that are not even important. trying to, keep up with the Joneses, and the Joneses are in foreclosure. We are going to focus on getting our money right, getting our finances together. We're going to focus on getting our relationship with God right. We're going to focus on figuring out who we are, what we actually desire. We've been locked down with people we shouldn't have been with so long, we don't even remember what we like. We've been trying to do what other people wanted and pleasing other people for so long, we don't even remember what we want. We gotta focus. We gotta focus. And that's what I came on here to speak into your spirit tonight. You gotta focus. And when I'm off of here, I need you to share this with everybody. I know it's not polished and we don't have the lights and I ain't dressed right. My hair's not even combed. I just had to say this while I feel it. Focus, 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 focus. Nothing develops that you do not focus. If you want it to develop, you must first focus on it. And rather than focusing on when is he coming, when is she coming, maybe you focus on being what you being it within yourself, what you desire to see in someone else. Be the spouse that the spouse you're looking for is looking for, but you gotta focus. If you focus, there's nothing you cannot accomplish, but you gotta focus. So I love you all. I just wanted to break in and say that randomly, using my phone, obviously. Focus. Focus. For those of you that are struggling with anxiety, focus. Your anxiety, and I'm not speaking at you, I'm speaking with you. These are things that I have to work my way through on a regular basis myself. Your anxiety, quite often, most of the time, is caused by overthinking. And not only overthinking, but overthinking negative thoughts that were somehow planted in your mind through the voices of people or just through negative ponderings, and you never processed that stuff or got that stuff out. So now when you overthink, you automatically go, your go-to are these negative thoughts. So when you're overthinking, you're thinking things that are counterproductive and negative and hurtful. And so it brings about a what? Anxiety, the hyperventilating, the not being able to breathe, the can't sleep, the not being able to get comfortable. You don't know if you want to be inside or if you want to be outside. People that don't understand this looking at you like you're crazy. Well, meditation, the Bible talks about